Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ma, I live in UK and this is a channel about hydroponics and houseplants. So as I was telling you last Friday, and yes, I wear the same thing because I filmed this video in the same day. I'm sorry for whoever feels offended about this. Anyway, let's move on. So I was saying last Friday, sorry for the movement, I'm a bit dizzy, I don't know why, that we will try an experiment to see if it's working or not. I have here two peperomias orba. They are called peperomias orba. So someone told me their ID on Instagram, which I really highly appreciated because my Google Lens didn't work so well for this. Are a bit fuzzy leaves. This one doesn't look so well. This one it's better. But to be fair, I bought them because of this pots, like pots. They're nice, and they were £3 at Aldi. So I left them to dry for a week, I think 5 days, something like that. I have here my garbage bin and I'll remove them. Oh, this is losing a lot of leaves. They were not healthy in the first place. They never healthy plants at Lidl. I don't know why. So the compost is, should you see all this? I don't know, should you? I don't know how to do this because again, I'm organized with nothing. I'll just try to bring a bowl and show you what I'm doing. Right, I didn't found the bowl, I just Chinese food thing. Oh, I want some Chinese now. Ooh. And they are not opening till 4 p.m. Right, let's see. Can you see it? Well, you can't see it. Well, we will do it like that. So they are pretty dry, as you see. The plant is not in a good shape at all. Why is this not going more? Well, I'm sorry, but it's not going well, is it? Well, I will just remove the soil, the compost, as best as I can without break any roots. It's pretty dry, has a lot of perlite, which is good for Aldi. And I think it's a plug plant. Jesus, they don't take care of the plant as well. Ah, by the way, this was labeled as a spider plant, which guess what? Is not. Right. I think I will need to put it in water as well. It's coming out alright, but not too great, and the leaves are coming out as well. I don't think I will. It's plug plant, yeah. So I will need to remove that as well because it's right, I will show you. It's the plug thing. So I'll remove that as well because it's full of compost. Obviously I will remove it with some roots, obviously. Anyway, I don't want so much roots because I was telling you in the last video last Friday that I will try to do that, especially when I have plants with such a fine root system. This is really difficult to remove the plug thing. The roots are pretty dry because, well, I let them dry. So I just want to see the stem of the plant. so I can see from where should I cut the roots before I wash them, because if I wash them first they will all stuck together, and well, that's a root as well. I'm usually throwing out the compost, especially if they come from, I don't know, Aldi, Lidl. They don't use such a great compost. Even so, this one has a lot of perlite and cocoa coir, which is easy to remove, but I'm telling you what, these roots are not in a good shape at all, because they are breaking. They were really wet when I brought them home, really wet, like soaking wet. They dried it, and it's a small container. Where is the container? I don't know. It's smaller, a really tiny container. It was like that, and they were soaking wet. It took it 1 week to dry, which usually it's such a small container should dry faster. So, right, I've cleaned the roots as best as I can. Can you see? And I think here there are more than one plant. Well, I remove all the damaged leaves because they are a few that are damaged, and the leaves that are on the bottom of the plant as well. But I took this one because I've liked the pot, and I wanted 2 pots like that, and they were only 2 there in a really bad shape. Excuse me, someone is at the door. My lovely dog. I think it's one plant with more than one stem, and because it's not in such a good shape, I'll remove this leaf as well, even if it's big. Because it's not in such a good shape, I will not try to break them, even if they have a lot of new growth here. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, they are really, really tiny. Can you see them? I don't know, I can't see them, so if you can see them, you have good eyes. A lot of damaged leaves that I will remove as well, just to encourage the plant to grow. And she has a lot of new roots that are coming out from the upper part of the stem. I don't think you can see those because they are really fine. They're coming from here. So you know what? I will cut them. So consider first of all that this plant was in not a good shape. I will not cut all the root. I will leave just small roots, just enough for the plant to take some nutrients and to sit in the soil. This is the first time that I'm doing this, so I don't know if it will work or not. Well, I guess we'll see. I have a few here as well, which are just peeling off because they're dead. So, to be fair, this plant is not in a good shape. I will wash it with some water just to get rid of as much as I can the dirt. So I'll cut it as well. I'll just give them a trim, good trim. It has a lot of compost where the plug was, which is not coming off so easily, so she will need a good soak. I think I'll soak it first, chop more leaves that are not doing so well, and especially from the bottom, to encourage some roots to grow from the bottom, because she has some little tiny babies and I will just take them off. They are small anyway and they will grow back, but that will promote a bit of root growing. Yeah, I think it's fine. So yeah, it's a lot of compost here, which is really hard to pull out, and I don't want to take out all the roots, don't want to start it over. So I will leave some roots, and I will think I will start doing that with all my plants. I don't know, because all these roots, even if they are small, you'll wash them, rub them a bit, um, let them dry. So they will go through a stressful process, right? So I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm right or not, well, I guess we'll see. I'm thinking if they are smaller, they have more energy to grow and to adjust to semi-hydroponics without rotting. I think makes sense. Well, I don't know, my logic is not always the same logic with, I don't know, other people. But anyway, she has some roots growing from the stem. So I will remove more leaves. That will promote growth. Or not. Yeah, I guess we'll see. So it was not an expensive plant, so that's why I'm doing this. I will not do this with my expensive plants. But if it's working, I will do that with them as well, especially with the plants that I've noticed that no matter what nutrients I give them, they don't perform so well. Like I don't know, or maybe I'm paranoid or something. I don't know, they put out new leaves, tiny leaves, which after a month or two they are dying, they are not growing. So something is going on there. I think I will do the same with the box of peperomia that I have on the window, because it's a full box of peperomia there, different varieties. So I will do the same thing with those. I will take them out and cut the roots as much as I can. I think this is too much root system, in my opinion. I don't like this leaf here either. Yeah, I took out quite a bit of leaves, but they were quite damaged, and come out. They were quite damaged, not in a good shape, so yeah. Tiny little plant. And I will do the same thing with this one, obviously, to see if it's working or not. So I wash the roots down really well, leave them for half an hour because they are really small, so they don't need more to dry out. And I made compost everywhere because it's so messy. That's why I love leca. It's not messy. This was the name of the plant. Yeah, it's not focusing, which is spider plant. Well, they're not spider plants anyway. And I think with my autograph tree or Clusia rosea or rose, it's red E in Latin, if I remember that correctly. I don't know. So this is an autograph tree that I picked up from B&Q. That's really lovely. I love the foliage, and I will do the same thing, but this one after a week it's still soaking wet. So because it's in coco coir and things like that, I will leave it to dry because that will be a pain to remove from the roots. I don't know what type of roots he has. I think they are the same fine roots that peperomia have, but yeah, we'll see. But he has loads of new growth everywhere, and yeah, it was the only one there, so I picked it up. Right, so I don't think I need to show you all the process. I will just wash the roots. I don't have any rotten roots here, so I will not use any hydrogen peroxide. You can use it if you want to give the plant a boost of oxygen. It's fine to use it, but usually if I don't have root rot, I will not use it. I'll put it in some leca, which is, let's make some compost everywhere. Which my leca is pretty damp. It's not dry, it's not wet, it's just dried. So if I will not have the time to dry the root properly, that will, I think I will not even dry them because leca it's not so wet, so leca will absorb the water that the root will have if they will have an extra amount of water. So, and I will leave it without a nutrient water for because I will use a small pot like this, which is a bit bigger than the one that, no, I think I will use, no, I will use the pot that they came with to go with them. Yeah, I will use the same pot because they will not have too much big of the roots, and I will do the same with this one. Maybe they will share the same pot because they are the same. And for this one I have to find a reservoir or something, and I will use the same pot, obviously after I wash it and sterilize it and whatever everyone is doing with their plants. My video stopped for no reason. I was talking like an idiot without recording anything. Right, so as I was telling you, I don't think I have to show you, so I will use the same pot they came in. It's big enough for the roots that I left. I could have gone a size smaller than this, but I want to use those because I like them, and I think I'll put them in the bathroom with my croton on the windowsill, both of them. I didn't research about this. I didn't research about the autograph tree. I need to do that because, well, I don't have the time. The house is a mess. It's upside down. We finished with the painting of the walls, and now the carpet and the floorboarding will be here next week to be installed. Interesting. That will be so interesting. And my dog just chewed the legs of my TV. Brand new TV. So the TV doesn't have any legs anymore to sit on. And the cable from my antenna. I thought I would kill him today, but I'm not. So yes, guys, any questions, please let me know. If you want to see something different, if you want, again, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Subscribe or not subscribe, however you want, and have a great weekend. Bye.